Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today because I can't support this budget. Diverting $400 million from the school aid fund to community colleges and universities, regardless of the legality, is the wrong thing to do. The school aid fund was intended to be used for K-12 funding. And over the years and this time, we found a loophole, and I won't say we, but there's folks that have found a loophole to say, it can be used for education. And grouping these budgets together, K-12, community college, higher education, they try to give us the impression that all of them can be done for education, to use the shell game so that we can take those K-12 dollars and be used in this manner. A growing number of schools find themselves operating in deficit or taking extreme measures to balance their finances. What kind of education do we offer our students when schools are being closed and classrooms are filled beyond capacity and in some cases illegal? This budget does a disservice to our students and only make the financial troubles of our school districts worse. We can only hope to make Michigan a leader in job creation if we invest in our educational needs and what we need to produce a talented workforce. The conference committee also has some troubling language that runs counter to the constitutional autonomy of our public universities. Trying to sneak in social agenda and dictate to our universities what their policies or partner benefits, stem cell research, and counseling should be only serves to perpetuate the image that Michigan is backward and unwelcoming. The budget does not represent the right set of values for Michigan. It fails to invest in the future generations and to force a social agenda where it does not belong. This budget does not represent our best effort and should not be supported by any of us. We can do much better for the sake of our schools and our children. The governor talks about investment of our money, getting more bang for our buck, and the most return on our dollars that we spend. And where could we better spend more money in K-12, higher education overall? We must change our thought process. If we want jobs to come to Michigan, we must have an educated workforce, and we must invest in our children. And if we don't do that, we're doomed for failure. Thank you, Mr. President, and I wish that my remarks be printed in the Journal.